This is Zodiac sign readings. We're on Gemini and we're covering love. If you want to see the career or general reading, go to my TikTok. There's going to be a folder that says Zodiac sign readings. If I remember, I'll put a link below so you can click direct through, but you can find the career in general on my TikTok for January and February of 2024. So for the gems in relationship, what do you have for January, February? Oh. For some of you, you need to let your partner see more of you. Again, with I love that these are tying in through themes. In the career in general, we talked about you letting your creativity and your gifts, your subconscious, more of this richness that exists for you under the surface. So let that be seen more by people in your life, people who love you, people you love. Okay, what else? So, okay, again, the very logical, but there's a need to go deeper in emotion and accept certain things, and to allow things to unfold for you where you're not maneuvering them. Because, we be like thinking our way. I can think 10 steps ahead in 5 directions, but they want you to do a little bit less of that and be more rooted in what's enjoyable for you and source your information from how you feel, what you want, more than oh, this makes the most sense, this is most logical. Sort of like that detachment from emotion that us air signs can have. Can you clarify over here? For some of you, we're in the relationship portion. So for the gems that are not in a relationship, there'll be a timestamp that you can click to go to the singles portion. But for those of you in a relationship, there is a challenge in terms of work or with a boss or something that you need to communicate to your partner about. What do you mean? So you're not seeing something clearly, and Spirit's saying get their opinion on it. Yeah, and then it'll help you free up that indecision, because I don't know, it looks like you're stewing in that burden, you don't know how to approach this or what. So maybe getting a fresh set of eyes, a fresh perspective from someone you love or trust, because this is the relationship portion, will help you sort of overcome that, because it's the mental 5s, which is overcoming that conflict inside. Anything else for the relationship portion? They want you to balance your emotions. They want you to give more emotionally as well. What do you mean? Okay, if you can tap more into your emotional states, air signs, cerebral, higher chakras, if you could drop down lower into your chakras, you can call in more of your wish fulfillment emotionally, being satisfied. So remember, love came in reverse over here. Let's see for the relationship people. I just heard being known and being seen. So again, it's that thing, air signs, because we're dynamic, we got a lot going on. We might cater sometimes okay, well, I'm just going to give this portion. Maybe let them see the whole portion, But it's building this new stable emotional foundation from scratch. Yeah. And then from there, you could be speedy, because it's the better you process your emotion, the faster you could actually move, because, we like to move quickly. So you will lead to success, but they're doubling down about being careful about your words and when you're communicating. When you do open up and share more of yourself, the unfiltered version of us, sometimes it can sound a little bit meaner because it sounds cold, because we're oh, cerebral, and I'm oh, I thought about it this way. But then people who are more emotion-based, or even if they're not, sometimes it can sound a little bit like you don't care, but that's not it. And if you let people see more of yourself, they'll know that that's not it. That's just the way you communicate, in a sort of blunt, direct way. But let them see that. Let them see more of that. Okay, we're going to do the singles for Gemini next. As I was picking up the cards, I also heard, for some of you, that thing where you need to talk to your partner. For some of you, it's not your boss, and it's actually your father. So take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Okay, now let's do love for singles. What do you have for the singles, and why is the love in reverse? Or, sorry, let me not. I'm going to hit 3 things. But first, general love for the single gems, please. Oh, the sun. You've got happiness coming. Oh. Okay. It is dependent on you walking away, leaving behind that, not being able to be emotionally available to certain people, having the courage to offer your emotions and be emotionally available. That's going to be relevant for you in January and February. seeing things, okay. So seeing things like, basically like turning that page, focusing on the positive, letting go of some aspects of the past and things that were hurtful or hurt you, and being collaborative. But the challenge for you is going to be in being collaborative and whether or not you're going to protect yourself. Okay. It looks like you're quick to withhold or close up or clam up, and that's like from a place of control or like trying to protect yourself. I just heard we want you to stop doing that. And commit to this change, right? It's like progression, growth. Is communication? What is it? Anything else in this 8? Is there anything else in this 8 here? Looks like you might have a chance to be not single. So you might have change coming quickly with this opportunity to have a committed relationship. So, ooh, I just felt butterflies. Ace of Swords. So, oh, and the World. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so again, for you, it's like this consideration of feelings and changing your perspective and having the courage to be vulnerable and let people see your emotions. That is going to be key for you and like welcoming in this love in your life. So the love in reverse is more so about like you not letting yourself be seen or not letting people in. And 2024 is an 8 year, so it's a year of change. So this is a year where you can actually shift that for yourself and experience the deep love that you want. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm in this group too, Gemini. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing for us. Stay optimistic about your love life. Let go of control issues, which this reading started with. And if you saw the general on TikTok, you definitely know there was big this. And reconciliation. So remember I was saying in the general, if you watched the general, if not, I would go to my TikTok or the link below. There's someone you're going to be reconciling with. For some of you, this is a romantic partner. And for others of you, it's someone you care about. So they're just doubling down on that. For the ones who it's romantic love, can I get a little... I know you said to let go of control and stop trying to find out the future, but can I get a little sneak peek? Can I get a little sneak peek? Change. Literally, things are going to change for you in January and February. It feels positive, though. I feel like bubbly and upbeat, like do, but then also like, you know how them traps be for them air signs? For us air signs. So let's not fall into the traps in January and February. Yeah, something is going to be moving forward. And it's going to be like special and intimate and it's love of some sort. So don't sabotage. It's not too good to be true. I have a little extra time, so maybe I can see. Oh, I see. So remember earlier, if you watched the general and the career portion. In the general, we talked about this person coming in to talk to you and you listening, hearing them out. Think clearly about it. Remember, don't go down the tendrils. Oh, and then be sweet. Like, offer that version of you that you have in there, but you don't. I got butterflies when I said that. The version you have in you, but you don't show many people. They're saying you can offer that up, or that you should. Well, for the ones that are romantic and it's single, this is going to be sweet and passionate. So you don't have to trust me or spirit, but they see what we don't. But what you want, your dream, someone reliable and fun, this can happen. But you have to give them the chance to show you, which means you have to let them in. And for a lot of you, you have to work on being too busy because... Also, air signs, right? We like to stay busy and then we don't have to really think about things. So, so for some of you, it may trigger you and you're going to need to like handle yourself delicately or handle this delicately. Remember earlier, be careful with your words. So if you need time to process, tell this person, I need time to process, and then come back when you have a better grasp, because you don't want to say something that you don't mean, because we can be quick to do that sometimes, air signs. But you looks like you got stuff coming in January, February. You're gonna have to let me know. But best of luck, my dear air signs, or Geminis, because we out here. All right, bye.